So I go by Mama's Vocalosity. I am a single mom of two. Um, I have a 7-year-old and an 11-year-old, a boy and a girl. Woo-hoo. Um, in September of this year, I will have been divorced for 2 years. And I decided to turn the camera on tonight because I'm in a really raw place. And I've been trying to figure out how to get started and just tell my story. First off, my goal in this is to connect with other women who are single moms who have gone through a divorce. And I just want women to relate to me and my life, and me relate to them in how difficult divorce can be, um, how it is not easy to make that choice, and the after effects of divorce are, they're real and they can last for years and years and years. Um, like I said, it's not an easy decision, and I feel like a lot of people think that it is. But I will say that it is much easier to stay than it is to leave. I repeat, it is much easier to stay than to leave. When I was married, I remember hearing about other people who made the conscious decision to end their marriage, um, who were Christians. And I remember always feeling like, wow, those people are so brave. They made a really hard decision, especially with kids, and they decided to leave their marriage, their relationship. And I always thought that was a brave thing. When it came down to me, I really thought that if I prayed hard enough and I read the right books and I talked to the right people, I took um, classes for women in difficult marriages, um, just being in difficult relationships, and then working on who I was as a person and the things that made up what I saw in the mirror, even though those images were not always true. I took those 3 classes, including a couple of classes on boundaries, for 3 years while I was married, and I thought, okay, this is gonna fix it. This is gonna fix me. This is gonna fix my effect on my husband at the time, as well as my other relationships. And along with prayer and support from my close friends, I thought it was all going to work out. And in the end, it didn't. It didn't work out. And I realized that I still had amazing things come out of that, even though it didn't go the way that I wanted it to. In fact, in March, my church puts on a women's conference, and this will be the 3rd year that I'm going. And um, I have been asked to share my story. And I would say the title of my story is Happy Ending versus Strength. And in my story, I just tell about how I thought I was going to get a happy ending because I prayed and I thought I did all the things that I needed to do to fix my marriage. And in the end, I didn't get that happy ending, but I got God's strength, um, which ended up being more valuable than what I thought my happy ending should have been. And so I turned on the camera tonight because my heart is very heavy in just this year and a half of being divorced and how hard it is. And believe me, it was hell when I was married. My ex, um, is a passive aggressive nightmare. And I've just recently come to realize that he is extremely narcissistic, which is crazy because we were married for 12 years and I just never thought he fit that category. Um, but over the past 6 months, we have actually been trying to reconcile, and that's a whole nother video. Um, but in that, or at the end of that, I realized how narcissistic he was. And so you mix that all together in what's supposed to be a good husband and a good father, and it's like it's a nightmare. It's a complete nightmare. And even in the reconciling, I feel like he put on a facade to regain my trust and my love, and to um, receive him back into my heart. And then once that was accomplished, he stopped. And it was just kind of a back and forth for the next, you know, 5 months of, okay, was that real or was that not real? Because everything he did would hold me in the relationship as if, okay, maybe that person that showed up, that basically I had prayed for all these years, maybe he's still in there somewhere and he's going to come out. But I just realized the phenomenal great things that he did was just to hold me in the relationship. It was all about him. It was all about what he could get from me, and what I fed into his life, mainly taking care of the kids, and his codependency on me, and relying on me to do the bulk of everything. Yet he's there but he's not there, and just coming and going into our lives as he pleases. And we love him so much, and we want him in our lives so much that any chance of him just being slightly present, we take it. All three of us, me and my kids, we just take it. And it always ends with heartache. And a lot of it my kids are aware of, but some of it they're not. But I know that one day it's going to really click for them, and their relationship with their father is going to change drastically. I know there are women out there that are in the same place that I am, who continue to struggle with the after effects of divorce. And maybe there was a moment where you thought you were going to reconcile and your family was going to be whole again, and you found out that it was just a facade and it wasn't true. And so I think overall, I just want this video to encourage women, just don't give up. Don't give up, and do what you do for yourself and for your kids. And find a way to be all that you need to be as a woman. And I know everyone watching this video may not believe in God, but I do believe in God, and I do believe that I have a calling to be a strong woman of God, not only in life, but for myself, as an example to other women, and for my kids. And so I just want to encourage you, don't give up. Don't give up on life, no matter how hard it is to be a single mom. Women have incredible strength to do so many things, and to do so many things at one time. So I just wanted to come on and share that. I am going to be posting a video once a week on this topic of divorce and the after effects of divorce, and the possibility of reconciling and what that looks like, and what I've learned from that, and what I wish I had thought about when I entered that relationship again. And I hope that this video can help you and has encouraged you, and that the videos to follow will be a great encouragement to other women. So, blessings. I am signing off because I got dishes to do and clothes to fold. Anyways, have a great night.